Donald Rumsfeld, Secretary of Defense under both Richard Nixon and George Bush Jr. Says here he died on the 29th of June. Says here he died at the age of 88. Or how did they put a very misleading death toll here? It's not 200,000 Iraqi civilians. It's about up to 2 million civilians that were massacred in the Iraq War. And I gotta tell you, this guy, I don't care what the media says. Let's be frank and honest. This guy was not a good man. He was not a good man at all. This guy is pictured meeting Saddam Hussein. Sorry, yeah. Sorry. I just making sure that I'm just making sure Am I streaming? Yeah, I'm streaming. Anyway, yeah, he pictured in the 80s meeting with Saddam Hussein, shaking his hand, sending him weapons, which was used to kill Iranians in the Iran-Iraq War. As you know, both sides of conflict are controlled by the same people. Donald Rumsfeld, for those his name equals 58, like Freemasonry, and his name Donald Rumsfeld also equals 77, like Zionist, because he was an ardent Zionist, a neoconservative. For those that aren't familiar with the neoconservatives, his first name Donald equals 47, like government and agent, and his name Donald also equals 119 in Jewish cipher. Also equals keypad 25 cipher. His name Donald 25, which is death 25 or 52. And interested Donald equals 99, like racism 99. And LCH Kabbalah cipher, his name equals 86, like blood sacrifice, which is 86. Rumsfeld equals 42, like Freemason 42, Zionist 42. And Rumsfeld also equals 44, like kill 44. And in the Jewish reduction, Jewish ordinal 3993, like Saturn. Also, can't forget this, reverse primes, Rumsfeld equals 38, like murder, which is 38. His full name, Donald Henry Rumsfeld, equals 88, like the age he died. And his name in Chaldean cipher equals 77, like Zionist, as we mentioned again. Jewish ordinal 25, like death 25 or 52. September cipher 68, which is a reflection of blood sacrifice 86. Yeah, murders 38, 83, as we mentioned. Iraq wars 42, like Rumsfeld 42. Also equals 103, reflection of the Jesuit order 201, like event 201, which is a coronavirus, which is a virus pandemic simulation. Pentagon equals 38, like Rumsfeld 38. And there's something interesting. Actually, I'm gonna try to play it. Now where is it? Rumsfeld. Damn, it's hot in here. I'm sitting in the car trying to do this. 2.3 trillion. Not that one. Oh, where is it? I can't seem to find the video. Okay. Where is it? Yeah, he's a war criminal. Yeah, he's a war criminal. Not that I like Michael Moore that much. Yeah, here it is.
Do more. We must develop and build weapons to deter those new threats. We must rebuild our infrastructure, which is in a very serious state of disrepair.
Fuck you.
And we must assure that the noble cause of military service remains the high calling that will attract the very best. All this costs money. It costs more than we have. It demands agility, more than today's bureaucracy allows. And that means we must recognize another transformation, the revolution in management, technology, and business practices. Successful modern businesses are leaner and less hierarchical than ever before. They reward innovation and they share information. They have to be nimble in the face of rapid change or they die. Business enterprises die if they fail to adapt. And the fact that they can fail and die is what provides the incentive to survive. But governments can't die. So we need to find other incentives for bureaucracy to adapt and improve. The technology revolution has transformed organizations across the private sector. But not ours, not fully, not yet. We are, as they say,
Come on, man.
tangled in our anchor chain.
I've not seen this clip in ages.
Our financial systems are decades old. According to some estimates, we cannot track $2.3 trillion in transactions.
Alright. So there's a bit of news in the background. I'll play that again.
Our financial systems are decades old. According to some estimates, we cannot track $2.3 trillion in transactions.
What do you mean you can't track 2.3 trillion from Pentagon budget? I mean, this is a day before 9/11, and to this day there's not been an explanation as to why this is the case. 2.3 trillion. Alright, 2.3 trillion. I mean, that's what he's famous for, isn't he? 2.3 trillion. One of many things he's famous for. And 2.3 trillion equals 3. No, sorry, not that one. Look at that. 2.3 trillion, which Donald also said in that video I just played, equals 88. And how old is Donald Rumsfeld when he died? 88. I mean, this is interesting. Another 9/11 mystery here. Dov Zakheim was then appointed Under Secretary of Defense under Rumsfeld as comptroller. He was tasked to trace the $2.3 trillion of uncounted transactions. What happened to it? And this is I got a tip from Zach and other researchers that Donald Rumsfeld dies 74 days before 9/11 anniversary coming up. And June 29, the day he died, it has a number of 38, like murder 38. So 74 is Masonic. 74. Perfect women to die. Sorry. Alright, this is another. This is off topic. I mean, I don't decode NBA because I always look at I always watch Simple Truth, Arthur, when he's decoding NBA. But this is interesting. They win against the Clippers 130 and 103. They won 130 points. And this game happened with a number of 13. So you got 13 being played out here. Phoenix is 13, Clippers is 13. But Clippers scored 103, Phoenix Suns scored 130. Not a coincidence, by the numbers. And back to Rumsfeld. I mean, it's just unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, this is who Donald Rumsfeld is. This reveals what everyone suspected. He authorized the use of torture. Other people got, reprimanded, but nothing happened to him. Nothing. He just got away with it. Removal of clothing, use of phobias, dress positions for up to 20-hour interrogations. I mean, this guy was a piece of shit. Piece of shit. Because that's what he was. Anyway, just want to check in the chat. But obviously, I just want to make sure that can anyone hear me first. Just closing my window. Just getting out of the car, honestly. It's got hotter. Don't like going outside. I'll just put the brightness up because it's hard to see when you're outside. I know battery consumption, but anyway, back to this. So back to this. I mean, Rumsfeld, yeah, he is a piece of shit. He really is. I mean, Rumsfeld 64, and now 64. Where is it now? That's a familiar number.
I can show you that other way around as well. Hi Candy, you're right.
The Synagogue of Satan. And the Synagogue, if you write it as the Synagogue of Satan, it equals 77, like Donald Rumsfeld, which is 77. And Satanic Cipher is 888. He dies at the age of 88. Then sometimes if you write it a different way, as just Synagogue of Satan, 64. Synagogue of Satan equals 64. Rumsfeld equals 64. In reverse. Reversible reduction 64. So obviously, like so many, they're all working for the Zionist New World Order. Because he's not a good man, as I stress. And Rumsfeld, as I mentioned before, with the numerology of 38, murders 38. Okay, I'm going to cover something else. I think I've got time here. Where is it? Anyway. Alright, England. As I covered England, but then I found some interesting facts here. These are England's first 5 games. What's interesting, they're all clean sheets, of course. 5 clean sheets, and 5 clean sheets, 5 games, and 5 goals. And they beat Germany for the first time in 55 years since 1966. Not a coincidence. 5 clean sheets, 5 wins, 5 goals, So let me repeat that: 5 goals, 5 clean sheets, 5 matches, and they have not lost none of them. Just reiterate. It's okay. They won 4 games, but they played 5 games. They don't lost none of them. And they beat Germany for the first time in 55 years. Go figure. Which it says here, 55 weight. Perfect ritual. Gareth equals 55. And he beats Germany. And his team beats Germany for the first time in 55 years. At a knockout stage. And Gareth's name equals 117. At the 11th of January, sorry, 11th of July, which is the World Cup, which is the Euro final. Assuming that England go all the way. Looking at all these details on Gareth Southgate, he is potentially being primed to bring England's first trophy since 1966. Southgate equals 47, like a government agent. I mean, if Gareth Southgate does leading to the finals by the numbers, of course, to the final match, assuming it might be against Belgium, possibly. It will be 54 days till his next birthday. 54 days. It'll be 54 days from the, because it's 11th of July is the Euro 2020 final, and his birthday numerology has 54. That would be it would complete the ritual that he's gonna. But we have to wait and see what happens. If that's how it goes, the script for him to win. Just want to door check something. Yeah. So Gareth Southgate equals. So Gareth, his name equals 11-7. Like this game here, assuming it's England in this match. But Gareth, okay, 11-7. So he's perfectly scripted. Don't be surprised if they do win. He's going to get a knighthood end of year. So Gareth Southgate. But by the numbers, he's an agent, of course, like all these professional sports people. They're just agents carrying out a ritual. Gematria, the practice of coding words and phrases into numbers. That's all I got time for. See you soon.